everybody, this will be my WandaVision episode 5 review on this very special episode. That's the title. And just quick, I thought this episode was the best episode yet. Each week it just keeps getting better. And the surprise at the end, I have a pretty good theory that I might say at the end. So that's really it for the intro. I hope you guys are having a good day. I don't know. Yes, but let's just roll that intro. This episode starts off with Wanda and Vision being parents, and Tommy and Billy will not stop crying. And then they use the pacifiers. Vision put it in his ear, which I think that's probably very unsanitary, even though Vision doesn't have ears. But then the binkies just like pop out. It's weird. But then Agnes comes in, and she's like, I heard them from my window, blah blah blah. But something very strange happens with Agnes. She like knows she's in the TV show, so she messed up her line nests if she has to go again. And Wanda is very, very confused about this. So Wanda like plays it off and jokes around, but it's Vision is very confused, man. He's very confused, and he could have made up a better excuse for fluffing his head with the pillow. But Agnes does spray a something on the babies, and maybe because Agatha Harkness is a witch. That was some witch thing, and she's like priming the babies for Mephisto. I don't know, or maybe I don't know. She like aged them up with that, but I know Billy is Wiccan in the comics, and that's Wiccan's power. He can like age himself up and. But anyway, yeah, sorry for that cut. I sneezed. But this is going on for too long. But anyway, the babies are demon babies. I'm just gonna say that they're demon babies by Mephisto. Wanda sold her soul to the devil. Not her soul, but she made a deal with the devil. But then Agatha plays it off for laughs. But then she goes looking for the liquor for her. And when they grow up, she finds it. And she's just crying. Not crying, but she's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't think Agnes is who she says she is. She's not. She's aware that it's a TV show and stuff. But then, this episode is really Vision breaking out of his place that he's been trapped in. But then, the intro rolls, and it's very Family Ties, I think. I've never seen it. I just think that's what it was. But once after the intro, we're in the real world again. I think this is what the rest of the episodes are going to be like. And we see Monica, and her x-ray scans are empty. So maybe when she got thrown out of the reality, she got given powers. Or people in the reality get powers. And that's how we bring mutants into the MCU. So everybody in Westview was a mutant. Maybe, I don't know, Charles Xavier lived in Westview or something. I don't know. Maybe he's the missing person that Jimmy Woo was. I don't know. But then we cut back to inside, and it's very Roseanne. Tommy and Billy are hiding a dog from Wanda. Sparky, he's from the Vision, Tom King Vision run. When Vision had a family, a robotic family in the comics. Sparky was a robotic dog. But then, when they are hiding the dog, Vision and Wanda say that they can't have the dog until they're 10, so they age themselves up in it right in front of Agnes, and Wanda uses her powers right in front of Agnes. I guess she's getting more comfortable about that, but Vision was not a big fan of that. He hated that Wanda used her powers. But then Vision went to work, and they got an email from Sword, and he woke Norm up. So then Wanda and Billy and Tommy have a conversation, but then Sparky starts barking, and they go outside, and then there's a drone from Sword outside, ready to fire. But Monica didn't know that it had the missile, and once the alarms go off, and something's coming out of Westview. So they all run out, and Wanda comes out of Westview, and she's pissed. She's just, leave my home. Don't mess with me, and I won't mess with you. But then Monica is like, Wanda, you're not this bad. You trusted me. You're a telepath. You let a Sword agent in, and blah blah blah. But then Wanda, she had her Sokovian accent when she came out of it, and it's kind of like, if she isn't gonna have it for 3 movies, why include it in the TV show? I mean, is it willy-nilly? It's kind of annoying. But then Wanda, she uses her powers, and she as she walks away, she puts her powers, she mind controls the guards into almost shooting him. I thought she was gonna make them shoot him, I'll be honest. But then we cut back into the bubble, and the Hex, and they're looking for the dog, but Agnes found the dog, and her bushes poisoned the dog, and that's very hard for the kids. They tell Wanda to reverse it, but she doesn't. And Agnes was like, "You can do that." And this Vision came here, and he was like, but then they fight in the kitchen, and Wanda doesn't want to avoid this. Vision wants to know what's outside of Westview. It's not the same day that you get a dog that then you bury a dog, and they just have a great fight. It's the best fight of the episode. It's the best part of the episode. And Vision says that he doesn't know what's outside of Westview. He doesn't remember who he is before that. But then the doorbell rings, and Wanda says, "That wasn't me." And I honestly believe that was not her. I believe someone sent Pietro. But outside, when she opens the door, it's very, very surprising, very. And it's Pietro. I'll just be honest. I think that Wanda made a deal with the devil to have her kids, but also to bring Pietro back in some form. But I think this is like a devil's, a monkey's paw situation, where she brought back, where Mephisto brought back Pietro, but it is not the right Pietro. It's the wrong Pietro, like a monkey's paw situation. And somehow, the walls between the multiverse have been broken because of this. They have someone from Earth 10,005 going to Earth 199999. And obviously, Pietro doesn't see what everybody else sees. When Pietro walks in, he says, "Who's the popsicle?" Which means he sees that Vision is dead. But somehow the multiverse is opened. So this means that the multiverse is already opened. So this is setting up for Multiverse of Madness, which we already know, but also Spider-Man 3. And I saw this cool theory, and it said that what if the big cameo that Elizabeth Olsen is talking about, I don't know who it was from, I'm sorry, but what if the big cameo they were talking about is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, setting up Spider-Man 3. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they keep it as Spider-Man 3. Because of the 3 Spider-Man, Tobey, Andrew Holland. Really, that's all I have to say about this episode. I love this episode. It brought out so many theories. I can't wait. I'm just gonna say this. Check out new Rockstar's review about this episode. It's gonna go up today on Saturday. I know it because I love their channel, and I would be honored. I love their channel. You should go watch it. And that is it. Goodbye, and stay safe.